And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You take a look at Holmgren. He's collecting plenty of votes and could break into the Western Conference's top 10.
Yeah, I know he wants to climb the list a little bit, but no denying that those are all very talented guys up above him.
And with the starters announced, make sure you're right with us when we present the NBA All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. And it's Williams in at the 3. Well, we saw some movement at the trade deadline, Doris, and now teams have to integrate new players quickly.
Brian, this is always such a fascinating dynamic to me because contending teams usually make trades because they feel like they're one small piece away. But inevitably, you have messed with the innate chemistry built over the course of the early part of the season. Now you've got to get the newcomers up to speed in terms of your vernacular, what your rotations are, and how quickly can they get acclimated to the wants and desires of their teammates. I love this process.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, he had 40. Over quickly, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 24 points. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Caruso. Over Barrett. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Caruso against Barrett. Pass to Holmgren. Now Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The offensive rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes passes to Barrett. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Williams on the wing, covered by Ingram. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And so he hits both. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. Hartenstein, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pirtle with a screen on Williams. Here's Ingram. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williams. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Pirtle. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes finds Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams puts up a 3. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Barrett. Watched by Wallace. Barrett can't hit. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Quickly. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Pass to Dick. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That one misses. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, B.A., this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
And the second free throw is good. Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Quickly. Down low. Pirtle with the block.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
One shot.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Pirtle. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barnes. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. With the floater, his fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Toronto leading by 6. And here's Quickly. No made baskets yet. Pass to Dick. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. Outside. Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Toronto has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Walter. Fires the 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins right side. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Abaji. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Williams. And Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Oklahoma City now. 8-point game. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Dick. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Quickly outside. Pass to Abaji. Boucher with it. the three from Quickly. Buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
1:27 left in the first quarter here. Here's Wallace. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Quickly with the ball. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Raptors. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Thunder trail by 9. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Outside Ingram. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Joe. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Dort against Ingram. Back to Boucher. Lets it go from deep. Wallace pulls it in. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. And so it's Jakob Poeltl making highlights for Toronto. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Raptors lead by 3. So for the Raptors right now, Chris Boucher out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Dick, then it's Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. Now here's Ingram. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Over Dort. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now here's Joe, guarded by Dick. Holmgren against Ingram. Over to the left wing. Wallace misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Now here's Wallace. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bullseye! Chet hitting for three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Outside Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Dort. Takes a 13-footer. It's good. So Dort's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Now Grady Dick. Here's Walter, pounded by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Back to Dick. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here's Shed. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Ingram. And there's the screen. Over Dort. And again, Toronto, no good. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Toronto trailing. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside Dick. They still need this. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Caruso, coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Here's Shed. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Caruso, the open look. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Raptors have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. To the right side. Here's Walter, pounded by Wiggins. Left side Dick. Shot from the low post is good. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Holmgren. Off target with a fadeaway. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Caruso. It's blocked! And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Dick, 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
From deep. Rebound Toronto. Here's Shed. He's scoreless. Walter can't tie it up. That one misses. Got a piece of it to the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The Thunder with another miss. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Holmgren, no good on the free throw. And Doris, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Ingram. Now here's Caruso. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Wiggins for 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got rebound number 8 now. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City with a 9-footer. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Toronto shooting just under 40% from the field. Barnes, it's good.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Poeltl. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The 3 from Barnes. Pure from 3-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And it's Williams off the drive. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Williams. He had 22 in the win against Phoenix. Outside Barrett. Into the lane. The Thunder with the rebound. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Barrett against Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Back to Caruso. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes passes to Dick. Outside Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. He launches a three. Offensive rebound. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Barnes.
You like to see Scotty Barnes aggressive on the slash. This guy takes the initiative on the drive.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And the first one at the line is good. And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his third season in 2024.
And, in fact, the third youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dortch checked in.
Well, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
There's a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Wiggins against Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Wiggins. Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 3 assists now in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Dort's shot is good.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Pass to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. The floater. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barrett's got 8. Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 17 points in the game. And here's Caruso outside. Quickly with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Barnes. The putback. It's good on the putback. He's got 13.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. A minute 22 left in the half. Williams a screen on Quickly. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to save it. And they'll get another chance. Dort, the pass to Williams. That one's good from the corner. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Over Wiggins. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. The 3, Barrett. Drains the triple. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams up top. To the paint. SGA explodes to the rim.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Wiggins. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
So we conclude the first half. Raptors out in front, up by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Checking out Toronto, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it. Bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Toronto leading by 6. Caruso and Williams make up the perimeter. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. 17-foot shot on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Barrett against Holmgren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Barrett drops them both. Thunder trail by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Holmgren against Barnes. Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. About a minute played here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Caruso. Barrett passes to Pirtle. And stolen by Hartenstein. And a fast break now for the Thunder. The pull-up. And And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Toronto leading by 3. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pirtle against Hartenstein. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Wiggins. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Barnes. 6 points for him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Caruso. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Oklahoma City, 2nd.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 11.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Thunder trail by 4. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And the big finish by Holmgren. And that's a double-double for him now.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Now Barnes. He's got 11. Outside Ingram. Over Wiggins. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Here's Holmgren. And it's all tied up. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
There's the drive. Barnes, it's good.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. The 3 from Quickly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Barnes with a screen on Caruso. Outside Barnes. The three is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Shea hitting the three.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Pirtle. On the wing quickly. The baseline K is on the way. Caruso grabs the board.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Caruso's got 10 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Thunder, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Right now for the Thunder, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Gets the three to fall.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The lead is 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now quickly defending. Hartenstein finds Caruso. Wiggins against Barrett. Here's Holmgren. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Quickly passes to Pirtle.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Barnes in the post. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Ingram. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins against Quickly. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. Here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. The Thunder with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Quickly against Wiggins. Back to Quickly. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Hartenstein. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Quickly with the ball. And here's Ingram. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Dick. Nice move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. He misses the free throw. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 30. Wallace outside. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Monday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with the Timberwolves, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace, 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. That one is off. Hurdle with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Quickly drives in. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
And he knocks down the first one. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. And that's good as he hits both shots. Now here's Dick. 10 points for him. Pass to Quickly. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Dick with it. Watched by Wallace. The 3 from Quickly. And the 3-pointer goes. Quickly's got 6 points.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in this quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Abaji, the pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. And finished off by Boucher.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Abaji. Here's Walter. To the inside. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
1:51 left in the third. And for the Thunder, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Wallace outside to the paint. The shot inside. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Quickly passes to Dick. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abaji. Here's Shed. Inside. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
And 1:01 left in the third. And here's Wallace. He's got 5. Pass to Joe. There's the 3. Abaji with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
To the left wing. Here's Shed, covered by Joe. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. Thunder trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now here's Dort. He's covered closely. And he nails the jumper. So Dort's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Right wing. Here's Shed. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thunder trail by 3. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Walter, Grady Dick out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Shed in at the 1. Wallace misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Walter from outside. Connects from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Wallace. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Shed's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Williams. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Williams from long range. The rebound by Shed.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Grady Dick. Williams defending. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's good.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside, Williams. They set a pick. From 13 feet, down it goes. And now just a three-point Raptor lead.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Here's Shed. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside, Dick. From the low block. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Williams. To tie it up. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. And this game is tied up now. Here's Shed. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Boucher outside. Pass to Shed. Shot from 12. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work." Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Wallace to take the lead. Gets the three ball to go. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Shed. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Dort against Barnes. Pass to Dick. Shot clock at 5. Barnes in the post. Dort defending. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Dort with it. 5 on the clock. Williams with the screen. Here's Wallace. Rebound Toronto. Dick's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
The first one falls.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Walter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hartenstein. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Outside Joe. Williams with it. Intercepted. Here's Shed over Williams. Joe grabs the miss. And he makes it. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Here's Walter. Williams defending. Launches it. Clock at 6. Nails it from 3. Shed's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
He gets it in there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Barnes. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Outside Barnes. From downtown.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Joe. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Here's Walter. Williams defending. And here's Dick. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Barnes with it, now guarded by Holmgren. Barnes against Holmgren. Ingram up top, clock at 4. From the high post. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams from long range. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Barrett can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Now quickly. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett from the arc. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Now here's Barnes. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Ingram. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Now here's Ingram. Quickly, left side. 4-3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Well, the Raptors shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Ingram against Williams. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Quickly outside.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 1. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Ingram on the wing. Williams defending.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Lets it go. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.